Hello everyone, welcome back to Dominion Online. I somehow accidentally went back to complexity level 7 for this game, I realized right as I was queuing, so... Oh well, at least there's some new stuff here. We've had a Maelstrom, well, no, we had that in a complexity 10 game when I played with Tone Hack, so we know about that. New shopkeepers, okay. Island, my avatar. Um... Native... Okay, so I know all these cards. King's Cash I don't think I've gotten to play with yet. So what's the liaison? It's Broker again. As it seems it often is. I mean, is League of Shopkeepers liaison broker good? Like, makes this a little bit better. What's the plan here? Like, this is a village. There's a gainer here that could gain you, I don't know, islands. Rope trashes and buys. The only draw is native village. I guess you could King's Cash some treasure? Hmm. I mean, displacing seems like the way to get provinces, maybe? Displace and expand? I think we start with Moneylender, and then to get rid of the estates, maybe we displace them, maybe we Maelstrom them, maybe we island them. Client buys a native village. Seems fair. But I would sort of like to get a displace, and silver helps with that. I don't think we really need that many villages. There's not some huge megaturn potential that I can see with native village. Okay, for $2 I'll take it. I want to displace. I guess I can buy an expand or a King's Cash here. Cashing gondolas is nice. Cash doesn't give buys, rope does. I mean, I don't really want to have a lot of treasures in this deck. I think expand is better. Okay, I guess I'll take another native village for some reason. I keep drawing my estates together. Just 2 coppers. I believe King's Cash is quite a powerful card. I just don't see what to do with it here. We probably just displace the expand into a province. I guess I could expand and displace things here if I wanted. Displace the copper into a native village. Expand a native village into a displace? Doesn't seem that good. Displace the native village into an island or a gondola? Expand a copper into a silver? None of this seems incredible. I think, yeah, getting provinces going is probably good. Because with displace, when you gain another province, you can like you can displace the province into golds and I don't know. Or into expands actually. I think I'm happy enough with, well, I could Maelstrom here to set aside the estate, to trash the estate. What if I just buy islands, though? I don't know, I have a lot of terminals. I have 2 villages. Gondola helps. I'm gonna grab an island. Let's see if I can save the points from these estates. Look at this, 3 estates again with, like, nothing much going on, huh? Ooh, hit my displace. That's probably tolerable. I can displace this province now, right? Although I'm not going to have enough actions to play all of this. Not sure how many coppers I have left. I could island the province, but the point is I want to use this. Now it's like gone. It's out of my way, and I get to gain any card I want, any non-province card I want. I think it's expand, right? Because that rescues my exile. And I could gain another displace here instead of using the island. I guess that's what I'll do. 4 bucks for a gondola to play the expand to a state into a displace? Okay. I guess gain an island here? I don't know. Opponent seems to have a deck that's doing the same thing as mine, but way better because they trashed first. And my moneylender, I don't know, my estate's not doing great things. I'll take another village. I think I have a ton of terminals. Yeah. A silver. So I want to displace the expand, I think is pretty clear. So I can either island the native village, or I can set aside and island nothing. Or I can pick up the silver and island that, which let's displace this guy into a province. I don't think I'm discarding provinces from it. I guess I'll just set this aside and island nothing. Okay, sure. All right, we're gonna need to get some gondolas here somehow to be able to make use of all these actions. Or oh, a native village would be best, right? No, but right. Gondola would let me play a native village if I had one in hand, but I don't. So maybe we just have to displace this estate again, or this expand again, and that's the whole turn. I'll buy a native village or something. I have an island on the mat, huh? For some reason, I thought they had $8, but that's clearly only 5, right? None of this stuff was giving them. Do I want my displace right now, or do I rather set aside more so I have a bigger turn when I find so I can pick up displace when there's something good to hit? I think I'll just set aside again. Yeah, so here I can displace 2 provinces and unexile all my expand. Maybe do something well. I could island something, but that seems bad. Place the other province into another expand. And I think we buy a duchy, right? Pretty cool island map there, just one island. It's not impossible for opponent to like end the game winning this turn, but since they set aside with native villages instead of picking up, I don't think it's likely. One aside, see what we get. Another native village. Picking that up right now doesn't make sense, so I won't. Island, okay. Turn this estate into an island. Islands seem absolutely terrible, but it's 2 points, right? Take a rope to just like, I don't know, horrible. Treasure that sort of cycles itself, a copper rather that sort of cycles itself. Actually, broker seems really good right now, right? Just like gain a bunch of oh, this looks really nice. I guess I can only get one province this week, huh? Well, that's better than nothing. Expands and native villages are almost empty. Displaces are not far. Piling out is a thing to look out for. Okay, province is... So... we're up 3. Gaining a province is almost certainly good. I guess... there's not really much reason to pick this up, is there? I don't need anything on the mat. Yeah, keep setting aside, I suppose. Another expand's nice to have there. Yeah, so I can... if opponent doesn't win this turn, which would somehow require 13 points, I can win next turn by expanding and expand into the last province. Okay, they picked up, but it's still only a 6-card hand. I don't know, 13 points seems hard. They only need 12 to draw. Still a lot. Oh, province into duchy. I somehow never considered that that's a thing you can do. Duchy, duchy. Okay. Let's expand the expand last province. And I don't know. Island duchy. Who needs treasure? I don't know. That's the case in a lot of games, obviously. Engines are better than... but this wasn't really an engine. It was just like... I don't know. Every turn, draw a card that lets you gain a province, maybe? It's a deck, you know, with exiling and island and native village, it's very resilient to bloat. Right? Which... it's not like we have huge decks, I think. 7, 10, 15, 1, 27. Yeah, they're not huge decks or anything. But... you know, the deck that I was actually playing with was more like 17 cards or something. I had a bunch of stuff exiled at all times. I had a little bit on the island mat. I think it was just one island till the end of the game. I had stuff on the native village mat. Kind of nice. Turn this back up to 8, which I thought I had already done. Maybe I didn't. Maybe the game that I thought I was playing on 8, I just went and looked at the card pools. I said, here's 8, and then I didn't play it. Okay, we see difficulty 4 stuff already. So what is scrap? Crash a card from your hand. For a different thing it costs, you can get like a card, an action to buy, a coin, a silver, or a horse. Okay. Abundance I'm familiar with. Okay. What is this? $3 to get a little bit of scrying at the beginning of your turn? Okay. This lets you kind of top deck something when you shuffle. I don't know how impactful those are, really, but probably at least a little. What's the deck we want to build? The trashing is just scrap. No, there's replace. Scrap and replace. The draw is Wild Hunt and Vault. For buys, we have Astrolabe and Abundance and Scrap. That's fine. I think we want... And the village is just Fortress, right? I think we want an armory to gain a lot of villages. And we'll want probably an Abundance as well, right? Although we can't buy it now. I think now we want the Astrolabe. Oh, no, Scrap. So if it trashes an estate, it's a cantrip. Or it can be anyway. It's probably better to take like a coin and a horse or something. Trashes a copper, it's just does nothing, which is not great. Oh yeah, horse draws as well, I don't. It's a horse-drawn carriage. A horse-drawn deck. How funny. I mean, yeah, these don't seem that amazing. But maybe there'll come a day when I don't have anything else I want for 3 and I just pick one of these up. I'm not going to prioritize them. But I think we want to be able to scrap our coppers. Now, we could get Abundance here. It's kind of dead unless you, I don't know. Makes it cheaper to gain actions, but I actually think it's more important to be able to hit 5s than, like, with just this, you can't do much of anything, right? I need an Astrolabe eventually. Well, I mean, Scrap could. Did I just take the Fortress already? I could take another Armory? That certainly makes the Abundances. I don't know, I'm going to get an Abundance. Oh yeah, replace Fortress is a thing as well, I suppose. Oh, and Scrap Fortress. Maybe I want 2 Scraps. Yeah, this is like a cantrip that gives you a horse and a coin. It's like a peddler that gives you a horse if you scrap a Fortress. Buys Star Chart. Sure. I don't think that's that exciting. I think I want more scraps. I think I scrap. I mean, so I can play Fortress and then scrap whatever I draw, in addition to scrapping the estate. I guess what I can do is scrap the estate first. I'm trying to figure out if there's some excuse to scrap the fortress. I don't think there really is. Opponent top decks something, we don't know what. So this I'd want like a coin and a card, right? Oh, that's too bad. I was hopeful I would not draw my only other action. Well, I guess I'll just scrap the abundance. Questionable anyway. Card, coin, action, horse. A silver wouldn't be horrible. I want a horse. I still think abundance is good. I just need to hit 5 at some point. Please. The fact that I keep not buying silvers, of course, is it's justifiable. It's 4 fortresses to 1 right now. Gains astrolabe. Sure, we want buys eventually. I'm going to gain fortress. Grab a haven, which makes the abundance go off, and then I can grab... I mean, City Gate might not be bad. So might, you know, a third scrap is also fine. I think I'll take a City Gate, though. Just improve my turns a tiny bit. Make it a little bit harder to totally brick out. This case does nothing. My steadfast resilience to gain a silver is not helping. I thought the horse would eventually help, but this horse like has missed the shuffle for... Feels like it's missed 6 shuffles, despite the fact that I've never actually drawn it yet. So it kind of can't have. This must be like the bottom of the shuffle that I just gained it in. In this case, I'll know what I'm drawing off of scrap, I suppose. If I were to play the scrap first, I'll buy. Pretty sure we just play the horse here. Haven. An estate. Scrap an estate for a coin. A horse? So that we can buy a scrap and an astrolabe. Let's see. I could... Alright, what's going on? Oh, Haven first, I guess. I can draw that, armory another scrap, Haven this for Coin and a horse. Then finally buy my 5 cost. I guess unless I thought it was important to win this race, but I think getting a replace is more. Gains Wild Hunt. I definitely want Wild Hunts. No questions. I feel like the star chart is going to do very little for me on almost every turn. But it's sort of there for the rare turn when I'm going to have a terrible time otherwise, right? I think I just scrap a fortress. Like, I don't know. Scrapping coppers is still probably. Maybe that was a good time to buy a star chart, actually. Haven first. City Gate again doing nothing. Let's like scrap this fortress a couple times. For like card, action, coin, horse. And again. Card, action, coin, horse. Good. Now I can replace the fortress. What I wanted to do all along. And I think Wild Hunts are great. It went on top. Oh, how clever. Cards, please. I can scrap the horse? I can't play all my stuff otherwise. There should be some fortresses, right? Alright, let's go again. There it is. Card, action, coin, horse. Oh, I thought it gained the horse to my hand, but no, it drew me what happened to be on top, which was a horse. Got it. Armory, the last fortress. Wrap it. Card. I'm going to have plenty of buys, I think. Card, action, coin, horse still makes sense. Okay, this is the turn that we wanted all this time. Wild Hunt. Wild Hunt again. Another replace? I don't know. How about star chart and a scrap? What am I currently drawing? These 2 cards. Okay. What I need is a Wild Hunt. I think we're in great shape now. The horses are doing good things, and so are all the scraps. Top deck something, who on earth cares? Let's place this fortress. I think another Wild Hunt is pretty reasonable. Scrap. Card, action, coin, horse. And a horse. Cards. I set aside a horse for next turn? I'm not 100% clear on how many wild hunts I have. Because I don't want to let opponent collect these. I'm not going to respect that. Alright, we'll just block this person. That's fine. How do I do that? Alright, I think, was that, how many games did we get through today? Was it 1, 2? I have no idea. But that's enough for the half an hour. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.